Hey everyone, it's Jody here, your Wednesday host for FT Real M, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into this week's topic. I'm going to be looking at my phone a little bit because there's some notes here to help keep me on task to keep the video short and sweet as much as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it, which this week's topic is advice for parents of trans children or trans child or a parent of a trans child or children. So the first point I want to make is when your child comes out to you as wanting to transition whichever direction they're going, it doesn't matter. If they come out to you as being trans, what they need is they need your support and as much as possible, all the love and affection, because it's going to be a hard process. It's hard on anybody, but it's especially going to be hard on your child going through that process. And keep in mind that some parents typically think that they're losing one child and gaining another child. And I don't view it like that. I view it as you're gaining more knowledge and more insight to the child that you already have. You're just learning that one other aspect of them. And yeah, pronouns are going to change, name is going to change, but that doesn't make them a different person. One recognition, an example from my life is my mom. I was about a year and a half on T, almost a year and a half on T, and my mom was having a hard time with pronouns. And I said, Mom, why are you having such a hard time with pronouns? And she goes, because you're not really that different than how you were before taking testosterone. And I was like, well, transitioning isn't supposed to make me a completely different person. It's just supposed to enhance the person that I already am and have my identity reflected on the outside, and so that way the world can see me as I see myself. So, the next point I want to make is some parents blame themselves due to maybe their parenting style or the toys that they allowed their child to play with. And it has nothing to do with your parenting style. It has nothing to do with if you're a single parent and you're like, oh, if I would have been married, this wouldn't have happened. Or if I wouldn't have let Mary play with G.I. Joes, then, my child wouldn't be trans. Or if Michael wasn't playing dress up with my dresses and my high heels, then this wouldn't be happening. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with your child's identity. And so don't be hard on yourself. It has nothing to do with anything that you did while they were growing up. It's all about them and how they identify, and we need to recognize that. And the last point that I want to make here is you're going to need support as well. And, you're going to be going through a different type of transition. And so as your child's going through this transition, and so you want to have maybe somebody that you can look up to that has maybe gone through a similar experience. That way you can talk to that person, or it could be a famous person that has gone through this process that you can kind of read online about how that all developed online and stuff like that. Famous people, they're always in there. So one person that my mom looked up to when I came out as trans was Cher. And my mom basically said, there's three things I can do. One, I can disown you and pretend that you don't exist. Two, I can accept it and, not really be okay with it and still lose you. Or I can still love you and support you and be your parent, in which I feel the third one is the best choice, that you're still my child, I still view you as my child, and I'm still your parent, so I want to be there in your life to support you. And so I thought that was really cool, and I asked her, well, you don't have a lot of questions about, me transitioning, so, why is that? And my mom was like, plain and simple, if Cher can do it, I can do it. And for those that don't know, Cher is the mother of Chaz, whom is a trans guy, and that was plain and simple. My mom looked up to Cher and realized that if Cher could deal with a difficult transition, then so could she, and that was that. So hopefully this helps some people out. And I haven't watched any of the other guys' videos. I apologize. But if you have any comments below, go ahead and let me know, and I can maybe clarify some stuff, or if maybe you think that I should have added something in my video that I don't have in my video, go ahead and let me know, and we can kind of talk about things, alright? Peace out.